Hey, Jim Augustus Armstrong here, president of Flooring Success Systems, coming to you from Surfaces here in beautiful Las Vegas. And in today's Floor Marketing Minute, you're going to learn how a floor dealer transformed his business and his life for the better, so stay tuned. All right, Craig Bendeley is a floor dealer from Fort Myers, Florida, and here's a note that he sent us recently. Jim, I'm making more and working less. I used to work dark to dark, including weekends. I now take weekends off and work less than 35 hours during the week. At the same time, my revenue grew by 50% in the first 12 months and then grew by 50% again in the next 12 months. And my margins are at 45%. Thank you. All right, so in this two-part series, in the first part, we're going to look at how Craig was able to reduce his hours so drastically. And then in the next video, we're going to look at how he increased his revenue so quickly. If you walk into a typical McDonald's, you are not going to see the owner in the back flipping burgers, taking orders, wiping down counters. You're probably not even going to see the owner. Same thing with a dealership where the owner has 5 or 10 stores. He can't possibly be in all 5 or 10 stores putting 50, 60, 70 hours a week in each one. However, if you go into a typical dealer's store, a dealer who owns 1, 2, maybe 3 stores, you will oftentimes see the owner pulled in 57 different directions, wearing multiple hats, feeling stressed out and burned out and putting in those 60, 70 hour weeks. Not uncommon for that to happen. So what's the difference between the dealer who has 1 or 2 dealerships and is putting in all those hours and can't seem to break away, and the dealer who owns multiple dealerships and doesn't have to put in that time at each dealership? Well, the difference is the typical dealer is owner dependent, meaning if the owner doesn't show up, things start to fall apart, whereas a dealer who owns multiple businesses has had to put systems in place so that it runs without him being there all the time. And so his dealerships are system dependent. Owner dependent versus system dependent. And Craig's business used to be owner dependent. And what he did is he put systems into place so that things got done the same way every time, and that he was able to walk away with confidence knowing that things were getting taken care of. Now, in a short video, I can't explain, everything that goes into creating systems, but I can give you a tip to help you get started, and that is, if it's not written down, it's not a system. So all those processes and things that you've got up in your head, and you know it from memory or because you've been doing, flooring all of your life, you need to get that out on paper so that people can follow the systems, okay? That'll really help you because, again, if it's not written down, it's not a system. Okay, stay tuned because in the next video, you're gonna learn how Craig was able to dramatically increase his revenue in a short time. Stay tuned.